Yeah, synced? Sinking? Synced.
Sinking ship. Okay, we're good.
Oh boy. Welcome back to the sinking ship.
Welcome back to sinking. Fuck my life.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to Homestuck. I am here with...
Jay. Something like that.
Jay. God damn it.
Hi.
How are you all doing?
I can't make this easy on you.
Look, you ask me. Look, next time you do the intro, I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna be like, iron or whatever.
Yeah, we'll see.
Please. Alright. So.
Anyways, last one we met Terezi.
That we did.
And learn more about the trolls Lucis Notories, which I've looked up, and that is the pronunciation, Lucis Notori.
Okay.
I'm so happy. Okay. And then we're about to meet this guy, TA, but we don't know his name yet. So, we already read this panel, I think. Yes. So let's just go to the next one.
All right. Enter name.
You want to start us off, or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. Your name is Sollux Captor. Sollux, okay. You are apeshit bananas at computers, and you know all the codes, all of them. You are the unchallenged authority on, oh gosh, apiculture networking. And though all your friends recognize your unparalleled achievements as a totally sick hacker, you feel like you could be better. It's one of a number of things you sort of beat yourself up about for no very good reason during sporadic and debilitating bipolar mood swings. You have a penchant for bifurcation. Oh. So, I don't know what this means, but bifurcation probably means, like, how we saw that colored code before. Mm-hmm. Where we're, like, bifurcate, like, this, you know? So, putting things in two. In Logic and Life, your mutant mind is hounded by the psychic screams of the eminently deceased. Handbook for the eminently deceased.
Jesus Christ.
Which is the tilde af, which we learned is actually pronounced till death, which is great. I love it. Till death. Your visions foretell of the planet's looming annihilation, and yet, unlike the typical sightless prophet of doom, you are gifted with vision twofold. For now. Vision twofold. He's got, like, I don't know, twofold.
It's because of the two colors of his eyes.
I guess so. 3D glasses, yep. You have developed a new game, adapted via code parsed from the runes and glyphs in an ancient underground temple. So he's the one who's adapted Spurb.
Yep.
You believe this game to be the salvation of your race. Though you're not sure how yet, to ensure success, you will distribute the game to two teams of friends. A red team and a blue team. You will lead the latter group. Your troll tag is Twin Armageddons, and you tend to speak with a bit of a lisp. What will you do? Sollux equipped throwing stars to strife specimens. Star kind? Throwing kind? Blade kind? I don't know.
I think it'd be... Well, we already have a blade kind, so I'm assuming it's going to be star kind.
Shuriken kind.
Why would you do that? A high-level psionic has no use for any particular specimen allocation. What the fuck?
Fascinating?
So he doesn't have a specimen. Is that what I'm
No, because he can just, like, psychically lift the blades and just be like, huh.
Interesting. Sollux, Fling Star Specimen Ward.
Specimen word.
Jesus.
Oh, God. You make short work of the specibus and, oh god, one of your B-house mainframes. The silicone was sliced clean through by your foolish maneuver. What were you thinking? The workers pair up and dance angry messages to you in binary code. Jeez. God damn it.
I quit.
Sollux tastes honey.
Tastes honey. Alright. No! You not under any circumstance eat the mind honey. The consequences are highly unpleasant. You cultivate the honey for your Lucis? For your Lucis. It helps him not be such a complete idiot all the time, merely most of the time instead. Sollux, calm those bees down.
So this picture of his hands really reminds me of Dave's covered in blood.
Yeah, it does give you that kind of vibe, doesn't it?
It looks the same of like Dave looking at his hands with the blood on it.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Very.
All right. Nap time. All the bees are apparently asleep now.
Sollux, get to work at computer. Well, I still.
I also love that in the GIF, the snap is written with a 2, just like the quirk.
Since we heard a lisp, that he has a lisp, so we're gonna have to talk with a lisp now whenever we read his stuff. Like, snap.
I refuse to.
I will do it.
God.
Sollux.
I can't do that.
He is Sollux.
Oh, God. Sollux, get to work at the computer.
You're always up to your nook in the newest and hottest games. It is hard to work around the place without squishing them. Whenever that happens, you are screwed, and you have to grow a new one from scratch, or just pirate it, you guess. But tonight is no night for games. Well, okay, it is, but it's one game in particular. This game is no joking matter. It is delirious, bug nasty. Interesting. Wait.
So we've got these little, like, centipede things that are connected, whatever they are. Worm things.
They look like worms, I guess. I can't tell. Because I don't think they have legs, and legs usually signify if they're like a centipede or something.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not sure. Are those like whiskers then?
Looks like whiskers. Because it's only on their head, like the head part of them, and not anywhere else.
Worms don't have whiskers though.
Well, then what the fuck are they?
No idea. Fascinating. Okay.
Sollux, recruit team leader.
Oh, and then he's gonna go to recruit Terezi, which we saw because was Karkat mad about it, or was Gamzee mad about it?
I think it was Karkat.
One of them was mad about not being the leader.
It was Karkat.
Yeah, and talked to Terezi about it. Okay. TZ, I am assuming that means Terezi because it's not GC. You want to be the leader of one of the teams?
Teams. You
No.
You mean for your game to save the world?
Yeah.
Okay, I picked the red team.
Okay, I didn't say anything about a red team or even that there were 2 teams, but fine.
Obviously, you were going to set up red and blue teams. Come on.
You don't know what I'm going to do. Stop being as though you can read my mind. It's not a power you have. Your strengths are being blind and tricking people about stuff. And I guess being generally savvy and pretty decent at other stuff, but that's why I'm picking you and not some other fucking schlub from retardation row.
Sollux, please. You're on my Appleberry Blast, and everyone knows those are your favorite flavors. You are Mr. Appleberry Blast, and everyone knows those are your favorite flavors, even though you type in yucky mustard, which is weird.
Maybe there's more to like, gosh, that 2 always throws me off. All right. Maybe there is more to me than you think. Maybe I am not the 2-trick hoof beast. Hoof beast like pony. That's funny. You want to, like one trick pony. You want to make me out as. Maybe I just want to give the red and blue thing a rest for a change and not make it so it's like, oh look, it's that predictable fuck with those 2 stupid colors. It's amazing how much everyone fucking hates him. Maybe red and blue aren't that great, and I hate them suddenly. Have you thought of that? Maybe I'm more of an, oh god, how do you pronounce that?
Aubergine?
Aubergine? I've never, like, used that color before.
Me either.
Aubergine guy, plus whatever that putrid color is you type with. What is that? Turquoise? Maybe it's making me turquoisey.
No!
Right.
Stop!
Maybe the new name for that color is Summer Shithead Mist. Have you considered that? But I'm sticking with red and blue, so maybe you should suck on it.
Maybe. Maybe is a stupid word. Maybe that's the biggest maybe we should all ponder tonight. Over some hot shut the hell up tea. So you think I'm savvy?
Yeah, I think so. Pick out whoever you want for the red team, and I'll lead the blue team. I'll send you the download soon. Talk to you later.
Wait. Maybe you should tell me more about the game first? How exactly are we saving the world?
See, that's what's throwing me off, because like my Midwestern accent, right, wants to say talk to you later, like talk to, it's kind of like a t instead of
talk
like,
to you later.
Talk to you later. So I see that and I want to say talk to you later, which is hard for me to say because it's not how I usually say it. It's like talk to, I read it as the number 2, because I never say the number 2 is t. So I normally be like, I'll talk to you later. But I have to say talk to you later, talk to you later, which sounds so forced for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you already read that?
Wait. Well, yeah. How exactly are we
remember.
saving the world? And then you say,
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, okay. I don't know yet. I just know what I've seen in my visions, that the world will end and our whole race dies, and this is how we save it. And AA can back me up on this, so don't be all doubting me about it.
I'm not doubting you. I think you're right, mostly.
Mostly, what does that mean?
Well, when you talk about how you're going to die, too.
I am going to die. I mean, we all are, but especially me. I'm going to get my ass served to me twofold, double the service. Like 2 dudes on Double Butler Island getting worked over by...
Siamese twin masseuse.
Oh, Siamese twin masseuse. Okay. God damn it. Oh, gosh. But before I die, I'm going to go blind like you. It has to happen like that. I'm not sure why, but I think it's like fulfilling some requirement for a true prophet of doom in order for the visions to be right. That has to happen, and the universe will make sure it will. It's kind of like how a prophet earns his stripes by being blind, like how an angel earns its wings.
What's an angel?
Some terrible mythical demons with these awful feathery wings.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Paradox Space uses them to usher in the end.
How does it know what angel to use?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. We will all die, but most especially me, end of story. That's a little scary.
How is he so calm saying that?
That's a very good question.
There's no such thing as existentialism for the trolls.
I guess not. Or maybe he's just had a bunch of time to know this. It's like, come to peace with it or something.
Yeah, but like, I don't think I'd ever be able to come to peace with it.
Fair enough.
Would you?
That depends. It depends on how I die.
Fair point.
Like if I die saving someone, then I'm fine with that.
That is a very good point. Yeah, it all depends for me. I think would like throw myself in front of a bullet or whatever for somebody, but I mean, I'm not gonna say that I am until it happens.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just mean like if like I know how I'm gonna die and I'm like, oh, I do die at this point, but I die saving these people, then it's like okay.
Okay, I'll be a martyr. I'll take it.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'd probably be be interesting.
But don't take.
Oh, here's a. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say here's a question. Would you rather, like 24 hours before you die, get told you're going to die in 24 hours, or 1 year before you die, get told you're going to die in a year?
Oh shit.
Isn't that fascinating?
I'd rather have a year.
Have a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
That we have
It's
more
tough.
time to know, and I can.
But it's also more time to go crazy.
This is true, but it's also more time to get everything that you want to do out of the way. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially if I die later in my life, like when I'm much older, rather than getting the message now. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Did I think I'd like a year?
It'd be different. It's like since I'm 16, like I wouldn't be able to do anything about it if they only gave me 24 hours or a year. But like,
yeah, that's fair.
Imagining being like 19 and hearing in a year you're gonna be gone, and
I'm 19, Jay.
yeah, I know.
Right.
What would you do?
I mean, it would certainly like make me make a plan of what I want to actually accomplish with the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I think I'd have to go with a year, but it is definitely a tough choice.
Very true.
All right.
But don't take this the wrong way. How can you be totally sure about all that? How do you know some of the real visions you're having aren't getting kind of tangled up with sort of the way you are about yourself?
What do you mean?
How you get mopey and you're always the victim of something, and how sometimes you think you suck when you really don't. Maybe that is clouding your vision?
Okay, that's just some personal, private, emotional issues, and I'm dealing with that. And honestly, I'd appreciate you not always throwing that in my face every goddamn opportunity you get. Like, this is a big circus act to you, and that it's your special clown pie.
See, God, so sensitive.
Seriously, talk to AA. She will corroborate everything. You and she are pretty tight, aren't you?
Not really anymore. She used to be a lot of fun, but now talking to her, I don't know. It somehow always makes me sad.
It's kind of sad. All right. Okay, well, tonight's not about fun. This is serious. Deliriously so. We are in Wait, what? Smerious Shitstain City.
Oh, that's why Smear's there. Smear shit stains.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Guess so.
Screw you and your shit stains. I will have a fucking blast and you can't stop me. Blue team to come.
Oh shit. It's on, sucker.
I fucking love that.
Oh boy. Oh, we get more of this lady.
That's scary.
Yeah, we saw like a peek of... Last time we saw a peek of her like chopping off the frog's head.
She does creep me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit creepy. She doesn't look entirely alive to me, but you know. Just saying.
And then, bam.
There goes the rest of the frog.
Okay, that was completely meaningless. What was the point? Whoever you are. Sollux, deal with apocalypse arisen.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh shit. Look at the symbol on the computer. That's the girl from the last page.
What? Wait. It was. So that's apocalypse arisen.
So is this like a future thing, or is that just like, you know, a past thing, or is it something that is actually happening in the present?
I'm very confused.
Okay.
Am I apocalypse arisen, or are you?
I think you are.
Okay. Did you set up the teams?
Still working on it, but yeah, more or less. We should all be playing soon. And I guess leaving this dimension. That is what happens, right?
Yes.
So I guess you should be pretty happy when we finally get out of here.
I don't know about that.
Oh. Well, you at least be able to leave the voices behind?
I don't know about that either.
Isn't that kind of depressing? The thought that they might stay with you till you die?
Not really. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of things, even our inevitable failure, though it will briefly masquerade as victory.
Wow. Fuck. That was so much more depressing than the thing I just said. Terezi was right. You are such a drag to talk to these days.
She was right about a lot of things.
Oh, what a mysterious thing to say. I am so intrigued. Do me a favor and spare me your spooky conundrums tonight. You're kind of pissing me off. Like how it's tonight.
But you like to talk to me. That is a fact, not a question. They told me.
Oh, your sources have spoken. Relay a message for me. Tell them to go haunt my huge creaking bone bulge.
Why do you like to talk to me?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we're supposed to save the world together. I also talk to you because, in case you haven't noticed, I despise myself and perpetually seek to duplicate, through emotional pain, the cacophony of physical pain my hideous mutant brain causes me every day. Oh my god, I just had a breakthrough. Thank you so much for this. It was great. That was a joke. Here, type ha.
Ha.
Now type it again.
Ha.
There you go. You're officially the life of the party. I just took an embarrassing video of you cutting loose there. Boy, I sure hope this juicy nugget doesn't wind up on the internet.
Sollux, I actually would like it if you were happy.
Okay, thank you for saying so.
You seem sad and angry all the time. What does anger feel like? I forgot.
Aww.
Jesus.
Oh no.
This character depresses me reading. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Jeez. And it says something that, like, their only typing quirk is just to replace O's with zeros.
Yeah.
As if zero's meaningful at all.
I don't know.
Fascinating. Have you ever been angry? I don't remember you getting angry about anything.
Maybe I never was. I feel like I was, though. Once.
Why don't you ask Karkat? He's way angrier than me. For that matter, why don't you get on his case about it instead of mine?
I think his anger serves a greater purpose. It's part of his destiny and thus ours. It'll help him to sabotage his own designs, which are very much in opposition to the broader purpose, and will sow the seeds of our failure. A failure which will ironically prove to be mission critical.
If you think that's where we're going to fail, then why wouldn't you get mad about that? At the voices sending you down this blind alley the whole time.
They never lied, though. This is how it had to be. I have to be totally honest, though at one point did I ever lie, but
At no point.
at no point did I ever lie, but through omission, this game will not save the world.
The fuck?
And though it is still very important, even in our defeat, unfortunately, it is much closer to serving as the instrument of our people's demise than of their salvation. And we 12 will behave simultaneously as the pawns and the orchestrators of the great undoing.
I don't want to play anymore then.
You will, though.
Fuck that. Just watch. This shit is dusted. Check me out. I'll dusting it away. Dusting it like a saucy fucking maid.
It cannot be stopped. Meteors are en route. You know this, Sollux.
Who cares? I'm yanking the grub tube on this overpunctured bitch. I'm telling red team leader to forget the whole thing. I'm quitting as blue team leader. If you want to shamble through this macabre fantasy of yours, solo, be my guest.
You were never going to be the team leader, though. Which is to say, the first to enter.
Are you messing with me? You do realize I'm psychic too. I could pull so much trippy shit out of my spinal crevice. It would make your head spin like dervish in a fucking blender. So get off your high hoof beast, high horse.
So they call everything. Oh, they call horses hoof beasts.
And ponies as well, apparently.
I'm coming up.
What's the difference between a pony and a horse? Is there one?
One's smaller.
I don't know. Sure.
I think a pony's like a baby version. Isn't it?
Interesting. Okay, Google. What's the difference between a horse and a pony?
On the website wonderopolis.org, they say, the main distinction between ponies and horses is height. A horse is usually considered to be an equine that's at least 14.2 hands tall. A pony, on the other hand, pun totally intended, is an equine less than 14.2 hands.
So it is size.
So they're the same animal, it's just smaller horses are called ponies.
Yep.
Okay. That makes sense. Hoof beast then. Okay.
I love how we had
boy.
we had to ask Google.
It was worth it. All
At
right.
least you didn't do it in Japanese this time.
Huh? Up where? Hello?
Sollux, abort.
Oh boy. Hey, change of plan. We aren't playing this game anymore. You don't have to bother recruiting. Sorry to waste your time.
I'm not the leader anymore. Karkat is.
He is?
He threw a tantrum about it, so I let him be the red leader.
Okay, that's fairly predictable, but that's fine. I'll talk to him about it.
What's going on?
Nothing. This game sucks, and AA is full of crap. Sorry about all this. Hey, change of plan. We aren't playing this game anymore.
Hey, guess who the red leader is? I'm the leader. It's me. Your plan to cripple your rival team has failed.
I know, she told me. I don't care. The game is bad news. It will cause the end of our world, not stop it. So forget it. Just go back to whatever you were doing. Writing your shitty code or whatever.
Ha ha ha, so pathetic. This is yet another feeble attempt to weaken your opposition. Trezzy and I have already established a connection. We are making great progress here. We are a great team, and I am a fantastic leader. We will beat this game in no time, while your team is clearly still asleep at the thorax.
Oh god, no you idiot. I don't care about the game anymore. I just quit. I'm not playing, and you should too.
Amazing. You're either being really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you really are just that sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect or my friendship. In fact, you know what? Friendship canceled. There, it's official. Bye-bye friendship. Hashtag friendship is over party. Get that shit trending on Twitter. Let's go.
Oh boy, yeah. Control Twitter. Oh, like you haven't said that like a billion times. You aren't in any position to question my competence. You're the worst programmer I've ever seen. You don't know anything about computers. Why do you bother? The only thing you're good at is yelling and making huge mistakes. And being ugly and horrible in every way and having stupid little nubby horns.
That's a little That's what we call cyberbullying. You shouldn't be doing that. I could call the cops on him. To be honest, I don't see what's so great about your programming or hacking. What is a hacker even? Just some smug asshole in movies doing fake things and making up words? It's not even a real thing to be. It's just some bullshit title you gave yourself so you can feel just a tiny bit less loathsome. Like, I saw the hackers in the movies. All they do is just, like, slam their hands on the keyboard and it works.
Right? I'm in.
I'm in. It's tab, like, 6 times. I'm in.
Yep. true, though. Oh no, more childish burns. I don't have to prove anything to you. I'm a great hacker, period.
No, it's all so clear now. You were a fraud all along. What does all this nonsensical code you wrote even do? It's all nonsense, like a bluff you just say. Oh, Karkat will never understand what I wrote is bullshit because he's too dumb to figure it out. Well, you're busted. These viruses here, I bet do nothing at all.
Wait, KK...
I bet if I ran them, nothing bad would happen. Might even improve my computer's performance. No, God, no. No, don't do this.
Yeah. No, don't.
How about this idiotic program with the red and blue code, which is a meaningless thing to do with code anyway? What does that even mean? It's another one of your scams. Why not sneak some bad clip art into the files too? Pretend that's code?
Oh God, no, don't run that. I'm serious.
What would happen?
I'm not sure, but it would be really, really bad if you ran it. Just don't.
Aha, just as I thought. You can't even come up with a good lie when I press you on it. Your bluff has been called. Compiling as we speak. It will auto-run when it finishes. Now I have to go attend to something outside because Terezi is doing something just unspeakably stupid right now. Whoops. Forget I said that. It was privileged information.
You are the dumbest grubfucker on the planet, I swear.
Later, douchebag.
Karkat, do not run that code. Hello?
Kirsten Genesis' computer exploded.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no. That's a little... Oh God.
I love him. I love him so much.
God. You were highly startled by the totally unexpected explosion.
Totally unexpected. It's not like you ran a fucking virus on it.
Nobody expected that. That was completely unexpected. Oh no!
Karkat and his friends and everyone they would ever meet thereafter would experience great misfortune on account of the curse unwittingly implemented through Sollux's esoteric Mobius double reach-around virus. Every troll Lucis would soon die. All but one of their kernel sprites would be prototyped with a dead Lucis, each prior to entering with the medium. Upon entry, they would each have a bittersweet reunion with the creature after the kernel hatch, triggering the sprite's metamorphosis. For the first time, the trolls would be able to have verbal conversations with their custodians, and would be guided by them along their journeys. Unfortunately, the underlings and warring royalties would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototypings as well. Each sprite, except for one, would only be prototyped once. The players would learn quickly that while one pre-entry prototyping per player was absolutely necessary for ultimate success, additional pre-entry prototypings merely empowered their enemies unnecessarily.
Yeah, before we read that last paragraph, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
If they were all prototyped with Lucises, then, like, the king and queen are gonna get the power of all these fucking Lucises.
Oh, God.
11 fucking Lucises.
Only 11 Lucises.
And so unfortunately, the underlings and warring loyalty would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototypings.
It's not that much. It's just the prototypings of a couple of Lucis.
Of 11 fucking Lucis. 11 fucking monsters. Lucis Naturae literally means freak of nature.
Oh, God.
That's the Latin meaning of it.
That's so not okay. I'm so scared.
Yeah, I mean, no wonder they're kind of screwed and trying to talk to our kids for some reason.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, boy. Alright.
Alright, continuing.
Oh, we get Gamzee. The game has no explicit rule that demands something dead for prototyping, but in practice, the kernel sprite has particular attraction to the deceased or doomed. Across every session ever played, exceptions to this pattern are extremely rare. Like Dave.
Fucking Dave.
Future Dave self-prototyping.
True.
Yeah, so this is Gamzee's Lucis then.
Is it dead? That's upsetting.
I don't think so. I think it just came from the water.
Or it doesn't look good because, like, look at Gamzee. Gamzee does not look very happy right now.
I don't know. I mean, he might... I actually don't know. I mean, I wouldn't get that impression. I think that he's just, like, hugging him or something.
It's a fair point.
Sollux Lament. Oh, no.
Why did you send Karkat that code? It was such a bad idea. You suppose it was a boastful gesture to get a friend to think more highly of you. Why would flaunting your superior skills accomplish this? It was foolish. You ought to wipe all these clever viruses you wrote off your computer. They can only bring more trouble. Sollux delete. That's a lot. I don't like that, even slightly.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh god.
So this is okay. Whoa. All right. What's gonna? Oh, okay. Cool. So I know a lot about command line stuff. Okay.
RF viruses, RF more
Yeah,
viruses, RF really bad viruses, RF whole, my god, holy shit, never compile
so-
these.
RM is remove, right? So -RF is remove directories and their contents recursively, and F is force. So basically RM-RF is remove this directory and everything in it and force it to happen, so that like if there's something that is like not sure about, do it anyways.
Interesting.
So it's removing all of those folders.
Fun.
And then VII, I don't know what that means. It doesn't do anything on my bash, so
You nerd.
I don't know what that means. But then the unhackable.death, till death.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's probably view. Oh shit. It's probably their whatchamacallit. Their like way to open up the file and view it in the command line.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's one, I forget what it's called. There's one IDE that operates the command line that I've used before for Git. But import universe U, and then till death of the universe, and then at the end execute this thing. God damn it! So Karkat totally made a joke about like you just drag some I forgot what he called it, some shitty clip art into it and pretend it's code.
I mean,
Karkat said that, and this is what that is. This is what this is.
we're smart. We're hacker
Oh
man.
boy. While deleting your virus folders, you pause on one oddball file you have lying around. You did not write this virus. You copied it from an obscure server, far beyond your planet's global network. This application is running on that server perpetually. It is an extremely simple till death program. Its main loop is tied to the lifespan of the universe, so when the universe dies, a mysterious subprogram will be executed. You have no way of knowing what that subprogram does. It runs on a protected part of the server. It is completely unhackable. You delete the file, but it won't do much good. The program is already running elsewhere. Luckily, whatever harm it will do will not be done for many billions of years, and even then, what harm can the virus do after the expiration of the universe? This file always struck you as quite odd. Excuse me. Hold on. Isn't Spurbs probably going to cause the end of their universe, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to execute.
That's terrifying.
Because they're going to be in the medium, and their universe is going to end, and then this is going to happen, whatever it's going to do.
It's gonna execute, but what is it gonna Wait.
What does that have to do with the felt?
The 8-ball.
Yeah, the felt crew.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Huh.
Maybe. Interesting.
Fascinating. Yeah, when I look at pool balls at this point, I think the felt, because the felt uses pool balls.
True.
Alright. Fascinating.
Very. But Sollux, even with his vision twofold, does not have the perceptual luxuries of our vision omnipresent. When executed, the sub-program will summon an indestructible demon into the recently voided universe.
Oh shit.
This monstrous being, with the power to travel through time, is inconvenienced very little by his arrival upon the great undoing. He has the entire cadaver of the expired universe to pick apart at his whim, from its birth through its swelling maturity and tapering decay. In reality, he's known to have marked for predation. He will go about assembling followers through various epochs, even going as far as personally establishing the parameters for his future summoning. Sollux couldn't know that the virus is essentially a formality. The demon is already here.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. I actually have a theory here.
oh shit.
I think the demon is Lord English, who we were told in the intermission was the leader of the Felt. We have not met him. We have no idea anything about him. But he's the leader of the Felt,
This is a fair point.
which is the pool ball people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says assembling its followers through various epochs.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume that would be like gathering the Felt, right?
Yes.
And the only reason this is my idea is because clearly the Midnight Crew it is after those people were exiled from like from Jers, right?
Yeah.
From the area around Skaya. So if that happened afterwards, then that could correlate with the death of the universe, if not a little after, because who knows where they are in that series. So that's my guess. And it might not even happen at Death of the Universe because it says the demon's already here. But that's my guess, is the demon's actually Lord English, which we heard that one little glimpse about from the intermission. And now that we're pretty sure, actually, like, it's pretty much confirmed that the Midnight Crew in that universe is the Trolls universe.
And that's a very interesting
universe.
theory.
That's my guess. Because of the pool ball is like why that theory exists.
Yeah.
It's because that remote has a pool ball on it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I really hope I'm right because that's such like a. Okay, let's go.
Quit it, you nerd.
All right. Grumble. Sounds like your Lucius is agitated about something up there. You already gave him a serving of honey today. If he thinks he can get more, well, that's just greedy. You wonder what could be bothering him. His serving of mind honey that Sollux said should not be eaten under any circumstance, whatever.
Of course. You keep your enormous bicyclops chained to the roof of your communal hive stem. It is the only place where there's room for him. Dueling with him on the roof during feeding time is a daily ordeal.
So bicyclops is a two-headed cyclops.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Yeah. You want to go back real quick though? I wanted to make note that this is a very different building than we've seen before.
True. Wait, what are those things fall? Are those the?
Oh.
Are those the meteors?
Oh, I think those are definitely meteors. Yeah.
They're coming.
So is this the? Okay, so we were told that each of the troll houses were like their own house, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there was something resembling apartments, I think, was mentioned.
Yeah.
So are these the resembling apartment that's just building, and the trolls build a house out of the center of the building?
I guess so. Paradoxical will let us know.
Yeah.
They always do. They're always watching, Wazowski.
Oh, gosh.
Always watching.
Oh boy. But yeah, I think that would make sense considering there's so many. It's hard to believe that this whole thing would be Sollux's. So
agreed.
It's probably just Sollux's is one of these little bunches growing out of it.
True.
Probably closer to the roof, considering that their his bicyclops is on the roof.
Yeah.
All right. And then anyways, we get a bicyclops and then a picture of this one. What is that? What? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what sign that is because I don't know my astrology.
Isn't that Taurus? No, that's Aries.
No.
Right?
Is it Aries?
Yeah, that's the ram.
Oh, that makes sense because it's AA as well.
Is Aries a sign? Aries is an astrology.
No, Aries is a sign, yeah.
Yeah, well, then I guess it's Aries. I was about to look it up because I didn't want to be a dumbass. But I'm assuming...
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, her handle's AA as well, so, like, I don't know. That probably doesn't matter, but...
True. Be the other girl.
Oh, and Apocalypse Arisen? I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Be the other girl. Oh. New girl?
You are now...
You are now one of the 5. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to meet with this one next time.
Oh yeah. I didn't think about the time. That's probably something that's a good thing. This girl is cute though.
This girl is very cute. Well, my girlfriend didn't hear that. I'm hearing sirens outside. I think she already called the FBI on me. I gotta go. She monitors my computer and stuff. You hear crashing of a window and I'm gone.
God, what kind of overprotective girlfriend is that?
You call a cartoon character cute and she just fucking jumps me.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding. She's awesome, but still.
Yeah.
I will continue with the meme. Alright, so.
I'm kind of thinking of the overly obsessed girlfriend meme.
Yeah, that's
what it was called. Overly attached girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm going to continue with the meme that she's absolutely, like, a crazy person. Which she isn't, but I will continue to tell people that she is. Because it's funny.
I feel that. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Oh, boy.
Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
I
appreciate your viewership.
Take us out.
Leave a like if you enjoyed. It would greatly appreciate and subscribe so you know when these episodes come out in the future. And I'm excited to get more into Act 5, Act 1. We are well into territory that I don't know what's going on, so I am very excited for more.
And 2 more things that need to be addressed.
Yeah. Join our Discord.
Yes. And follow our Twitter.
Follow Twitter. Yep. Yes. Oh, also, I'll throw this out there. So I wanted to bring it up at some point. But what do you think about if we try to do something where we listen to the music? Because I own volumes 1 through 4 plus the whatever it's called, the Midnight Crew stuff, and volumes 5 and 6. But I haven't I've made sure that 6 is not something I've looked at because I know that volume 5 is only through the end of Act 4, and volume 6 is later. So I own all that, and I do have a little Reddit post that I've made that somebody replied to about when to listen to music and all that. So I'm wondering if you want us to do anything about music. If you think you'd watch a video where we listen to some of the music, or if you want us to do like a live stream even at some point where we listen to the music, just let me know. Let us know what you think about that.
Yeah.
That sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Anyways, till next time. Love you all.
I love you too. Don't
Bye.
Be safe and yeah. Peace.
Yeah. Bye, guys.